We are on the road to better skin. We'll tell you why this huge RV is out in our back lot. They're in an RV, and trust me on this.
It's not road rules.
No. And why it's traveling the country to keep you healthy. All right, this could not be any more perfect. The sun is wreaking havoc with our shot here this morning. It's really bright, it's intense, it's coming in from this side, and the right side of my face is hot. That's actually what we're talking about, the sun and damage to your skin today. You know our reporter, Jenny Day. Good to see you, and thanks for coming in here. You're going to share something really personal in a couple seconds. Dr. Melanie Palm, you've been in before, the founder of Art of Skin.
Yeah.
And we're talking about free skin cancer screenings. And folks, I'm going to turn it over to Jenny, because if you need motivation, you need a reason to understand why it's important to get this done, you don't have to look any further than one of our own family members here. And you told me it was okay to go anywhere with this conversation. Yeah. Talk to me about losing your mom to melanoma then.
You know, and that's why I have this incredible platform. That's why I wanted to put myself out there like this, because we have so much sun in San Diego and the numbers are so high. But early detection, it makes all the difference in the world. So I did. I lost my mom to melanoma, and in this past year, I myself was diagnosed with 2 melanomas. I'm doing fine, fortunately, but you know, there are just so many things that you can do to avoid it being a tragic ending. Well,
I'm going to get us out of the sun here, and thank you so much for being willing to talk and being willing to share that. We don't talk about it much around here at work, but everybody's aware of it. It's kind of the elephant in the room every time we talk about skin damage. Celestino, if you would just get a really nice shot of the van here, and this is what's going to be out and about. It's traveling all over for free skin cancer screenings. And doctor, let's go ahead and walk inside and get out of the sun here. And we'll show everybody what's inside here, and then we'll talk about what's going to take place at this free skin cancer screening.
Yeah, so this is actually a 38-foot RV. This has been going on since 2008, the Skin Cancer Foundation, the Road to Healthy Skin Tour. And so board-certified dermatologists such as myself volunteer our time in the local communities to do free skin cancer screening. So I did this last year about this time and screened about 60 people. We want to get as many people as possible. So tomorrow I'll actually be here Saturday in Carlsbad at the Rite Aid at 7100 Avenidas Encinas from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. doing exactly that, free skin cancer screening.
Now, I want everybody to see how comfortable the environment is here, how non-threatening it is. But now the first thing people are going to say is, oh, for crying out loud, I'm going to go get a skin cancer exam. That's not going to be very private. You've got that covered.
Yeah, so there are actually 2 patient exam rooms, just like you're in my clinic. So complete confidentiality, it's completely private, and I'm a fun person to hang out with, and so are the other dermatologists. So come on by. It's for a really good cause. I'm so glad Jenny is actually here today, because she is the perfect poster child of what people don't think about with melanoma, which is young, healthy. She was telling me about her melanomas. One was the typical, like, had some color changes, strange irregular border that she had removed. That was her first. The second one was a little black ink spot that actually initially one of her doctors didn't want to remove. So it's so important that you get checked. Sometimes things you don't think are a big deal, a speck on your skin can actually be quite dangerous.
And looking for changes in your skin is so important. So there's the ABCDs that you should know about, because, you know, just being really aware and conscious of what's on your skin and then looking for changes is huge.
Absolutely. So we talk to patients about exactly that. Asymmetry is the A, border, color, big diameter, bigger than 6 millimeters, and then E is actually our most important one now, evolution. So something new or changing, which is exactly what you had.
Well, you know, you get to be my age, and I'm having an exam for something every week. But the skin cancer, growing up here in Southern California, it's so much more common than people even think.
It is. There's actually 3.5 million cases diagnosed each year of skin cancer. It's the most common form of cancer, and I think people forget that. You know, I moved from the Midwest, and the skin is so different here because of that brutal sun.
You don't have a blemish on your skin. I've got to say, it's perfect skin. Is that why you decided to go into dermatology?
Well, I think cumulative. I've got some secrets up my sleeve, but luckily I didn't grow up here. I think my skin would look a lot different, you know, unless my parents had been as diligent as
I mean, my arms look like saddlebag, you know, leather at this point, and at least I'm putting sunscreen on there now. Is it?
It makes a huge difference.
Does it still make a difference even after you see the sun damage?
Exactly. There was an Australian study came out last year that showed that consistent use, even if you've got skin damage and sun damage, prevents skin cancer and helps anti-age the skin.
Okay, so once again, it's going to be this weekend.
This weekend,
it's absolutely
tomorrow.
free, and
absolutely
we've got full
free.
screen information. They tell me is up on the screen right now. Jenny, a final thought?
You know, because you don't want to fear the sun. We live in this beautiful part of the country, and it's pretty sunny all year long, but just having that protection on your skin makes a huge difference.
All right. Well, thanks for coming in and sharing.
My pleasure.
And continued good health to you. Doctor, thank you so much for doing
my
this. And
pleasure.
we'll send everybody out.
Thank
Get a
you.
free screening.